I've lived here 30 years. I moved here when my children were in college, and I'm very happy that I'm here. Congressional District 10 goes from Morningside Heights all the way down to the Battery Parks. You have Lincoln Center, you have outdoor concerts, you have several parks, you have the museums, you have a very friendly, outgoing neighborhood. There's a woman I often see on West End Avenue. We have no idea who each other are, but we wave to each other.
All students around the city face a variety of challenges when it comes to getting a high-quality education. It can be hard to know what to do, when to do it. Many students across the country only experience application processes when they're thinking about going off to college, and that happens much earlier for our students. Part of one of the big conversations we're having as a city right now as to whether or not testing or what we're testing students on is the right approach to making decisions about these opportunities, but it's a really important conversation to have.
No hate! No fear! Immigrants are welcome here, no hate!
It's important to make sure civil rights for all New Yorkers are protected because civil rights and human rights help ensure that the most marginalized populations are treated the same way as the majority. In District 10, there is currently around the World Trade Center, the NYPD in coordination with Councilmember Chin is pushing to pass legislation that would displace street vendors who work near the World Trade Center. So this means that those vendors would no longer be able to work there. The Street Vendor Project, which is an amazing organization working with street vendors to protect their rights, has accused NYPD of Islamophobia since that neighborhood has been rife with many Islamophobic issues and rhetoric.
As we look to what we can do as a whole in our New York City schools, focusing on college prep, ensuring that every student graduates ready to go off to college, ensuring that they can thrive once they're in college, not just get into, but graduate from college. Investing in our children is such an investment in the future, and I think that would be, if I could recommend to District 10 or any other district, that is where I would love to see our attention and our resources.
Change happens when people progress, when people move, when people march, when people speak up.
We're looking for somebody who cares deeply about the community, who's concerned with social justice issues, and who is willing to fight in Washington for those values.
I hope to see that street vendors in the World Trade Center area are not displaced and that their livelihoods are not threatened. It's extremely important for all New Yorkers to care about the civil rights of the most marginalized communities, because if their rights aren't being protected, then the rights of the majority won't be protected.